you, my sir, need to come to the group to the group viewing on opening night to go see Batman with us. You
Yeah,
have to
I
go
know.
with the full crew to go see Batman with us, sir.
Who's going?
Because me, Adrian, my brother, Ash, my other boy Daniel, my friend Squid, and I think that might be it. Oh, and Joey Taylor.
Chavez isn't gonna attend.
Dude, I haven't talked to Chavez in a couple months, probably. But like I said, you got to go to see Batman because that motherfucker is about to be a 3-hour long
I know.
noir thriller horror psychological fucking detective film, and I am so
Matt
fucking
Reeves said he
excited
wants
about
it to be the greatest detective story ever told. So
I hope he can do that because
from
there's
the
a lot of
trailers,
people.
it looks really good. I like the fact that they're gonna implement Edward Nygma, the Riddler, because this is
In
gonna
a
be the
different
first.
light.
This is gonna be the first time we see the Riddler since Jim Carrey's Riddler.
Mhm.
Which, by the way, a lot of people aren't gonna agree with me, but I actually did not mind Jim Carrey as the Riddler in
I
Batman
liked him a
Forever.
lot. I actually just did a rewatch of Batman Forever not too long ago on HBO Max, and
That movie
honestly,
is so underrated.
being an adult, you appreciate things so much more. Like I even
Oh yeah.
people hate on the George Clooney movie. Like I personally think it's my least favorite, but
It's
it
fun
was still
cheese.
it was fun. It's fun. Like, it's good cheddar on a fucking moldy bagel. Like
Yeah.
it's still fun, like you got bat nipples, but it's great. Like
Yep.
it's great in its own fucking way, and Tim Burton is just great. Was it Joel Schumacher that did Batman and Robin, or
Joel
was it
Schumacher did Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin?
Tim
Okay,
Burton did Batman
Returns, right?
89 and Batman Returns. But
Got you.
he
Okay.
didn't want to come back. I guess Warner Brothers, there was something going on. They wanted him to, try different things. They thought that, the Batman Returns movie that he made was a little bit too dark for audiences, and they wanted to go in a more brighter light. And
Yeah,
everybody knows the kind of movies that Tim Burton makes. So
of course. What are your thoughts now seeing all of this stuff? Because I know that you weren't necessarily thrilled in the beginning when he got casted,
yeah.
but what are your thoughts now with everything that you've seen, everything that you've heard, everything that you know and are aware of going into this movie now that we know a little bit more about the plot and the characters that are going to be in it?
I will say, and I probably shouldn't have done this, right? A couple of months ago,
I probably
you know
should
how
have done this.
like you're just like surfing the web or whatever, you're going on YouTube and you're just, searching things up that you want to, you're
Yeah, of
interested
course.
in stuff. And one of my hobbies is because I'm big into film. I don't really showcase it a lot besides, talking to you and stuff, but I'm a huge film fan. I love
Yeah.
movies.
No, of course.
So
Same.
one thing that I love doing is searching on set videos, like people that actually go
Yeah.
to movie sets
100.
and they film like what's going on, the scenery,
It's
different shots
incredible.
and stuff like that. I watched a lot of home video of the filming of the Batman. I probably shouldn't have, so I've seen like a lot of the sets, a lot of the set designs and stuff like that. I
I'm
have
glad I
no
haven't.
idea how much of it was actually Robert Pattinson and how much of it was a stunt double. I have no
Yeah.
idea. So I
I
don't
know
want to
that
say.
I know that like a lot of his driving sequences is not him.
Yeah.
I know that he is in a numerous amount of the actual fight sequences, but I know that his stunt double does the more like up to par, like jumping from fucking high places on a fucking
Yeah.
wire and landing that shit. Like obviously
Yeah.
his stunt double takes care of that, and there's gonna be a lot of that. And I know that.
But like in home
But it's a
video
3-hour
footage,
movie though, bro.
but in
Like
like
it's
home video footage, it's hard to,
yeah,
pinpoint when it's him and when it's not. So I don't want to say I've seen him in action, seen what he
of
looks like.
course.
I have seen the trailers. I do like the trailers. I like the film noir style. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a live action version
Yeah.
of Batman the animated series from the 90s. That dark, gritty, raw kind of feeling. I like that quite a bit. Before this, the most realistic Batman that we got was Christian Bale. So I feel like this is gonna be even more realistic than those films were.
I think so too. Like Christopher Nolan is a very much so philosophic, out of the box, open-minded, and
Yeah,
very depthful director.
yeah,
Obviously we know his work from Tenet, from fucking the last Inception, shit like that, like we've seen his out of the box movies, and obviously Nolan's trilogy is, if not the most successful Batman trilogy there is,
Oh, absolutely.
but This one is going to be so much more grounded because not only is it feel almost lower budget, which is great because you can do amazing things with more practical shit.
Yeah.
But it's a more grounded, more grittier feel, you know, like we're going to see Batman fail. We're going to see him not know what's too far and you know what there's a gray area between right and wrong. We're going to see the mental trauma of this character and this is only his second year in being Batman. So he's seen as a criminal, a vigilante still. People are very unsure of him. I also noticed that in a toy they leaked one of his fucking lines that he says. You know how he says I'm vengeance in the trailer?
Yeah.
In the fucking toy, if you hit the button, it says I'm the knight. So he might be saying the whole fucking phrase. If
And
he
you know who made that
does,
famous?
Kevin fucking Conroy.
He's
Batman,
still, even though he's only a voice actor,
Batman.
he is he is Batman. Definitely.
I'm so glad that he was able to even just for 5 minutes play a live action Bruce Wayne for Arrow.
Oh, that was
like I am
phenomenal.
so glad that he got to do a live performance of Batman, even in that capacity, just a broken, murderous heel Batman, like just one that just gave up on fucking everything. Like
I always thought if he could put on some muscle, because like the dude, like he's in good shape. He works out a lot, walks a lot. You know, he's always active and stuff.
But
I always felt like if they made like a live action Batman Beyond movie, if he could put on some weight and muscle, I think he could play Bruce Wayne. He played Bruce Wayne in the animated series of Batman
and
Beyond.
It's sad because unfortunately I know for a fact we're not going to get it because Keaton is already gearing up for that role because Batman Beyond just got announced.
That's another thing I do want to talk about is the fact that we're having the Batman come out in March, but we're also having, you know,
Flash come out in November.
Flash movie. You know, that's gonna have Batman. I have no idea
if Ben Affleck.
It's gonna have Ben Affleck. It's gonna have Michael Keaton, and we're gonna have Robert Pattinson. Do you feel like it's gonna get overpopulated with Batman this year?
Absolutely not.
Usually we have one film every couple of years or whatever, but we've never had 3 different what's the word I'm looking for?
Reimaginations
of Batman come out in the same year.
Of course, but now because they're both going, Marvel and DC are both going the multiverse route, ironically enough, because, you know, DC can't fucking do anything creative nowadays because Warner Brothers sucks absolute fucking dick.
If it wasn't for Batman, DC would go out of business.
Yeah, 100%, because that's all they really have really to showcase right now. But it's not too much because especially after Spider-Man No Way Home, it's not too much. We have 3 Spider-Men right now. So having 3 Batmans to me, and we know already confirmed that we're only going to have 2 by the end of the movie.
Yeah,
because Ben Affleck's final tenure is this movie.
Yeah, and apparently he's going to die. Did you hear Matt Damon is the one that talked him out of portraying Batman anymore?
Yep,
because he had some issues going on.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he was like, he said, yeah, the script's good, really nice, really dark. You know, it would definitely sell, but you're going to kill yourself if you keep doing this. Yep. So like, and that is a good friend
because I guess when he was doing Justice League, he was in the process of going through a divorce, and there was a lot of things going on set. Zack Snyder had to leave because of family trauma. Yeah. There was a lot going on.
There's just a shit show going on. So it was the most miserable time of his life filming.
I got mad, man. I got mad the other day. Okay, I got really heated for no apparent reason. I was on social media, right?
Yeah.
And somebody it looked like a screen capture, like a screenshot of an article or whatever. And it was around the time when it got announced that the Batman was going to be a 3-hour long film.
Yes.
It looked like a professional screenshot. And it's in one of the groups that I'm a part of. And it said Joss Whedon got hired on to edit the Batman down so it's not a 3-hour long film. I was like, you better not.
Bro,
I was like, you better not let that motherfucker anywhere near the Batman.
The runtime's already confirmed, and that is just a hoax. Joss Whedon ain't doing shit to Batman.
I know, but this was before it got confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
This was days ago. I got really, really mad for no reason.
No, you had every fucking reason to get mad over fucking Joss Whedon. He's a piece of shit. I was like,
after his Justice League, you motherfuckers are stupid to don't even let him see any of the footage.
Dude, like, as much as I like the original Avengers, man, but that was the most cotton candy bullshit Avengers out of all of them.
Yep.
Out of all of them. He steps it up a little with fucking Age of Ultron, but other than that, Joss Whedon's a fucking clown shoes. I don't fuck with Joss Whedon at all.
I saw Captain America Winter Soldier. I think I saw Captain America, the first movie that came out.
Yeah.
But I've never really been huge into Marvel. Like none of the characters really stood out to me. I'm a Batman fanboy. I'm happy to admit it.
No,
You know,
100.
but
Same.
I like Spider-Man. Like he's a cool character, whatever. It's just
What were your thoughts
I
on Blade? That's Marvel. Ghost Rider. That's Marvel.
I've never actually seen Ghost Rider, but
Holy shit.
I heard Norman Reedus was in talks to reprise that role in future installments instead of Nick
Absolutely.
Cage.
He's joining the fucking MCU, my guy. We just don't
The
know which version.
the Blade movies, I think I saw the first two, and then I saw the one with Triple H,
That
and
one was fucking awesome.
that one. I mean, it was cool to see
Again,
Triple
cheese,
H, but
bro.
overall, it was a bad movie, man.
Oh yeah,
It wasn't
the
that good.
Blade was capped at Blade 2. That was the best one.
I think it was Blade Trinity or something like that.
Yeah, Blade 2 was fucking incredible. Blade 2 was literally the best Blade, period. Cast, story, visuals, all of it. It was my favorite, hands down. You know, fucking sue me if you think any different. I don't give a fuck. I love
Yeah.
Blade 2. But, you know, like I said, I don't think Batman will be overpopulated, especially with one out on his way out. I think
And
Robert Pattinson's gonna kill it.
Flashpoint is like it's supposed to like eliminate. It's supposed to like reset the DCEU or something like that. That's what I've heard.
Something like that. And I think we're going to be getting some pretty big surprises with the Flash movie as
Yeah.
well. I think we're going to be getting some really big surprises. And if don't quote me, but I'm hoping that we get Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Thomas Wayne. I hope we get Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Thomas Wayne. I really hope if we're going that way to end it, at least reunite him with his dad and fucking keep him there. Like at least just fucking keep him there.
If that's the case, if they do have like a flashback scene like that, who would you cast to be a younger Bruce Wayne? Because obviously Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's a lot younger than Michael Keaton is. Michael Keaton's 70.
You want me to cast a younger Bruce Wayne, or do you want me to cast a Terry McGinnis?
Well, if it's Thomas Wayne, it would only make sense that it's a younger Bruce Wayne if there's going to be a flashback scene.
Well, if there's a flashback scene, and if we're going a little younger for Bruce Wayne, fuck, I would probably maybe nah, he's a little older now. He's like 35. Fuck. No, he's like 41 now. What the fuck am I talking about? I was gonna originally say Army Hammer, but he's like 41.
Army Hammer's going through some shit, man.
I know nothing about it, but I don't know who I'd cast as a younger Bruce Wayne, but if we're gonna go younger, Timothy Chalamet. 100%, because he has the darker complexion and the jawline that fucking Ben Affleck does.
You know who I would cast? Norman Reedus.
Dude, he's 50. He's older than fucking Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I know.
So why would you cast Norman Reedus as a flashback?
They have a de-aging process that they've been using now, and in a lot of the comics or whatever, he has the same kind of hairstyle where, you know, Bruce Wayne's hair, when he's younger, his hair is a little long. It's like going down like close to his eyes or whatever. He's got that same kind of hairstyle. I think he could pull it off.
I don't know, man. But that's just me. I mean, interesting choice out of the pool, but that's just me.